Hi, I'm Sandrine Blake, Manager of Member Events and Experience here at Amida. Thank you for joining us for today's online Live Your Life Wellness session. Today's session is sponsored by Amida, a Medicaid health plan designed to provide care for those living with or at elevated risk of HIV. At Amida, we believe that staying healthy is much more than just doctor's visits and medication. We believe in the whole person, mind, body, and spiritual wellness. We also look at aspects of life such as healthy food and housing. Stay tuned for more information on how you can contact us at Amida. Thank you. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Jenna Pascual, and I'm a certified laughter yoga leader and also a registered yoga teacher. And today we're going to do a little bit of chair yoga. So what you'll need for today is a chair and some comfortable clothes to move in. And so let's go ahead and get started. So we'll just start with a little guided meditation. So just if it feels safe, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And I also like to sit at the edge of my chair. It helps the feet stay firmly on the ground. And I just want to demonstrate something for you. If your feet don't touch the ground, I highly recommend putting a blanket or a pillow or something that is padded so that your feet can really firmly touch the ground, okay? And for this beginning portion, I'm just gonna sit up closer to the camera so you can see me. But once you are in a seated, comfortable position, and if it feels safe, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And you can place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. And just take normal breaths. There's no need to regulate your breath right now. Simply notice your breath. Notice each inhale. Notice each exhale. Notice the texture of your breath. Notice the sound of your breath without judgment. Just simply notice what's there today. You might feel the rise and fall of your belly. You might feel the rise and fall of your chest. Just simply tune into the body and to your breath. And just go ahead and continue breathing at your own pace. Simply giving gratitude for the day, giving gratitude for your life, giving gratitude for the ability to practice chair yoga today. What a blessing it is that we are able to move our bodies to practice chair yoga. Simply giving gratitude to our bodies and the mobility we do have. And I like to begin each yoga practice with an intention. So I'd like you to think of your personal intention for the day, for this practice. And it can be anything. You can also offer up some intentions if you'd like some guidance. One of them could simply be to de-stress. Another intention could be to gain more strength or to gain more flexibility, or simply just to move your body as a form of self-care. And there's no wrong or right way to set an intention. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can also focus on the feeling How do you want to feel at the end of this practice? You might want to feel more calm. You might want to feel more energized. You might simply just want to put a smile to your face. These are all great intentions. And so whatever intention you have set for yourself, if at any point during this practice you start to get distracted, simply come back to your intention and remind yourself of why you are practicing today. And with that, let's go ahead and get started, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and push my chair back so that you can see all of the movements that I'll be doing. And as I mentioned in the beginning of class, I'm also a certified laughter yoga leader, and I just love to make my classes fun with laughter. So I will sprinkle in some laughter in this, and hopefully it'll bring more joy to your day just by hearing the laugh and also laughing along with me. So please invite your inner child to come out and play. As adults, we don't laugh enough, and so I'm giving you full permission to laugh today with me. And studies have shown that if we just laugh for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, we can reap so many health benefits. And some of these health benefits include reduced stress, it helps boost our immunity, it also sparks creativity and innovation. So all of these things you could reap from laughing. And it also helps the blood flow and the oxygen move through the body and the brain. So let's go ahead and just do a little laughter exercise. Actually, I'm gonna come up closer so you can see me. This one is actually called finger laughter, and this one is actually really great for our hands and our fingers, and you can do this while you're seated in your chair. I'm just coming up close so you can see me. But we have acupressure points in our fingers, and when we press down on our finger beds, we actually stimulate our organs, so that helps our system and our immune system and all that. So, are you ready to laugh? It's gonna look like this. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. All right, so I'm gonna move back to my chair. We can do it all together now. Ready? Stretch the fingers, stretch the hands. This is really great, especially if you've been typing all day or using your phone. All right, here we go. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Awesome, thank you for laughing with me. And with that, let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths. So go ahead and inhale through the nose, lift your arms up, and then exhale, audible exhale. Ha! And try to make it as loud as you can. Let everything go. Let all the stress from your workday release. Inhale through the nose, lift the arms up, and exhale. Ha! Good. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Ha! And one more time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Ha! Good. Now we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So just go ahead and move your shoulders up and down like you're shrugging your shoulders. Helps loosen up the shoulder joints, helps loosen up the back. You could go at your own pace. Just make sure you're shrugging up and down, up and down. See if you can also lift the corners of your mouth. It's nice to smile. All right, go ahead and release. Go ahead and shake out the arms. Nice. All right, now go ahead and drop your chin towards your chest. And again, make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground. I also suggest making a 90-degree angle with your legs. and sitting at the edge of your chair if that helps. So keep your neck tucked in, releasing any tension in the back of the neck and the upper back. And then slowly roll your neck over to your right and drop your right shoulder. So every time we bring our right ear to our right shoulder, we want to drop the right shoulder. That's to protect our neck and shoulders. And then keep going, rolling the neck back and around. And then bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, dropping that left shoulder. Just pausing here for a little bit. And then slowly roll your head forward, bringing your chin back to your chest. And then keep going. Keep rolling the neck in a clockwise motion. Remember to drop each shoulder as the ear approaches it. And also inhale as you go forward. And exhale as you roll back. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. And now we're going to go counterclockwise. So go ahead and drop the chin if it's not already dropped. And now go to the left. Bring your left ear to the left shoulder, dropping the left shoulder. Rolling it to the back. Over to the right side, dropping the right shoulder. Rolling forward. And you can really go at your own pace, but I highly suggest going as slow as possible so you can really feel every nook and cranny of your neck. Good. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. All right. And now we're going to do a bent elbow stretch. So go ahead and lift your right arm to the sky. Bend your right elbow. Take your left hand and go ahead and pull that left elbow back, bringing your right hand to the middle of your back. And you can also lean your head into the right elbow. And just breathe here. Go ahead and inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And go ahead and release that elbow. And we'll go ahead and do the other side. Go ahead and inhale. Lift the left arm to the sky. Exhale, bend your left elbow, and then go ahead and take your right hand. You can use that to tug your elbow back, and again, no new pain, so you can go at your own edge. And again, you want to bring your left hand to the middle back, and you can also lean your head back into that left elbow. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. And then go ahead and release. We're going to do some wrist stretches. So again, this is really good, while we're working at home. I'm going to come closer to the camera actually so you can see me. All right. So go ahead, let's start with our right side. So go ahead and bring your right arm out in front of you. Bend your fingers towards the ground, and we're simply going to take our left hand and pull those fingers back. And again, no new pain. And try to keep all your fingers together. Relax the shoulders, bring it down away from your ears, and simply just tug gently those fingers back towards your body. Remembering to take deep inhales and deep exhales. You can also lift the corners of your mouth again. Practice that smile. Good. All right. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the left side. So go ahead and bring your left arm out in front of you. And again, point your left fingers towards the ground. Take your right hand and gently tug the fingers back. Again, no new pain. So only go to where it feels comfortable without overstretching or overextending. We want to be gentle with our bodies. All right, now we're gonna do a little finger stretch. This one's really fun. This one's called just piano stretch. So we're gonna work our fingers like a piano, all right? And as we're typing, as we type, we get a little bit of this motion too, but we're gonna just stretch our fingers without a keyboard. So this is a good finger exercise. I love using the imagination, so you can imagine that you're playing the piano. All right, and now we're gonna do another hand stretch, and this one's called doggy paddle. So you're simply gonna just alternate the hands up and down. And this is really, really good for the wrists. Good. All right, go ahead and release. Now we're gonna do some side stretches. So I'm gonna move back to where you can see me. All right, so go ahead and get to the edge of your seat again. Place your left hand to the left side of the chair. Go ahead and inhale the right arm to the sky. And then we are just gonna simply lean over to the left, stretching that right side body. So really feel the stretch on the right side. Remembering to breathe. And then go ahead and release, and we're gonna do the other side. So bring your right hand to the right side of your chair. Inhale the left arm up, and then exhale, stretch over to the right, really feeling that stretch on the left side body. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. All right, now we're gonna do a seated twist. So you can scoot back to the back of your chair, might be easier. Go ahead and take let's do the left side first. So go ahead and take your left hand, bring it to the left side of your chair, and then we want to twist to the right. And you can use your hand to guide you, and you can place your hand to the back of the right side of your chair to really feel that stretch, and really lead with the right shoulder, and you can look over your right shoulder if that feels nice. Remembering to keep the spine nice and tall, nice and strong. So root from the tailbone all the way up to the top of your head, keeping your spine nice and aligned. And then go ahead and come back to center. Good. Now we're going to take our right hand and place it to the right side of the chair. Inhale that left arm up and bring it around to the back side of your chair, leading with that left shoulder. You can turn the head and look over your left shoulder again, keeping your spine nice and tall, nice and strong. Imagining your tailbone rooted to the chair. Good, and then come back to center. All right. Now we're gonna do a seated forward fold. So go ahead and place your hands on your hips. The important thing here is to really hinge from the hips down. So we're gonna hinge from the hips down. And go ahead and let your neck and your head hang heavy. You can shake your head, yes. You can shake your head, no. Really release any tension in the head and neck. While we're working from home, You might be sitting all day, so it's really nice to let the head and neck just hang down. And then go ahead and take your hands and interlace your hands behind your back and lift the hands up towards the sky if possible. If not, that's totally fine. You can keep your hands at your hips. But if you'd like the extra stretch, you can go ahead and interlace your hands and lift your arms and your hands to the sky, really feeling the stretch in the shoulders. Again, keeping your head and neck heavy. You can continue to shake your head if that feels nice. Good. And then go ahead and place your hands back on your hips. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, go ahead and come back up, letting your head and your neck come up last. And go ahead and take your time doing this. There's no rush. And that's a beautiful part about yoga too. There's nowhere we need to be. You simply just be. And if you notice yourself wanting to rush to the next pose, that's something to be mindful of too. Just being aware. I'm noticing that I want to rush to the next thing. And that might be a pattern that you might see in other areas of your life too. So if you do notice that, which is perfectly fine, the first step is just being aware of it, which is really great, just being aware. But see if you could really just be in that pose without wanting or needing to move on to the next thing. All right. So this next one is called eagle arms. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm and we're going to put it under our left arm. So right arm under the left. And then we're going to clasp our hands, or you could also just put your palms together. I'll come closer so you can see it. So it's going to look like this. And try to put the palms in the middle of your face. And as you're sitting down, we want to lift the elbows up. And that gives a nice back stretch. This is another good one for the upper back. Remember to keep your spine and your neck nice and straight. Good. Remember to breathe. Try not to hold your breath. Keep the inhales and the exhales flowing in and out. And then slowly unwind the arms and relax. Just taking a few breaths here. It's also nice to pause and breathe in between each pose. Did you feel that in your back? I feel it in mine. You can even give yourself a nice back massage with your hands if that feels nice. All right, we're going to move on to the left side now. So go ahead and lift your arms up, inhale. And then exhale, wrap that left arm under the right arm. And if it's possible, you can bring your palms together, or you can interlace the fingers, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Every body is so different, so it's nice to explore options that work for you. And then go ahead and inhale the elbows up, stretching the back. Remembering to breathe. And again, really just exploring what feels nice for your body. I'm just here as a guide. So I give you full permission to play around with these poses to see if there's a variation or a modification that might work better for your body. Go ahead and release. And just taking a moment to pause. You can shake the arms out if that feels nice. All right, now we're going to do a few seated cat-cows. I'm actually going to turn my chair to the side so that you can see a side view of this. So what we're going to do, again, you want to keep that 90-degree angle with your legs. Make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground. You can even sit at the edge of the chair if that feels nice. I'm gonna scoot my chair back a little bit. All right. And so for this one, we're gonna inhale, look up. So keep your hands on your knees. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, we're gonna curl the spine in. And then inhale, look up. And then exhale, curl the spine in. Inhale, look up. And exhale, curl the spine in. And you can keep doing this at your own pace. This is a really beneficial pose because it stretches and lengthens and keeps our spines mobile. As we age, it's really important to keep the mobility in our spine. That's what keeps us healthy. That's what keeps our bodies healthy and strong. The more we're able to move our spine, the more we're able to move more freely in life. Good. All right. And this one's called angel wings. I'm gonna go back to this way. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna inhale the arms up and then exhale. Ah. We're gonna create angel wings. So to do this, lift the arms up and you wanna bend the elbows back, squeezing the back muscles. So you really feel the back muscles squeezing together. It's almost as if you're trying to touch your elbows together. All right, so inhale. Exhale, squeeze the elbows back. Inhale. Squeeze those elbows back. Inhale. Squeeze the elbows back. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And squeeze those elbows back. Nice. Ah. All right, this next one is another one for our back. I think I'm gonna do side view again so you can see. But this one, we're simply just going to do a back bend by letting our back relax backwards. All right? So go ahead and just let your back fall against the back of your chair. Let your elbows or your shoulders open up nice and wide. It's almost as if you're lifting up your chest, and just let your head hang heavy. Remembering to breathe in this back bend. Back bends are really beneficial because you get to see things from a different perspective. And when you feel ready, you can go ahead and hold the sides of your chair. Be gentle as you lift your neck up, bringing your chin to your chest, and then slowly coming out to a seated position. And just a reminder again, no new pain. So only go as far as your body is saying that it's comfortable to go today. All right, now we're gonna work on our legs. So this one is like a seated figure 4. So we're gonna go ahead and take our right ankle, bring it to our left knee, point your right toes towards your face or towards your right knee. So we wanna flex the toes, make sure the toes are flexed, and that's really to protect our knee joints. So that's really important to flex the toes. All right, and then we're just gonna gently press down on that right knee to feel the stretch. You might feel it in the right glute, in the right piriformis, or the right IT band. So just go ahead and breathe through that. And you can even, if you'd like an extra stretch, you can lift your right foot up and push that knee away. All right, and to go ahead and release. We'll move over to the other side. So go ahead and bring your left foot, your left ankle to the right knee. Again, pointing the fingers towards your face. Pushing down gently on that left knee. And again, no new pain. Don't need to force anything. You can even just simply sit and breathe if that feels nice. So yoga is all about the breath. It's not about the poses. It's really just connecting with the breath. And if you'd like that extra stretch, you can lift that foot up. And again, gently tugging on that left knee. Remembering to breathe through it. Good. And then go ahead and release. And we're just going to do a few ankle rolls. So go ahead and roll your right ankle clockwise and then counterclockwise. And then take your left foot, roll it clockwise and then counterclockwise. All right, now we're just gonna end with a few deep breaths. So go ahead and inhale. Audible exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Well, thank you so much for joining me today for chair yoga. Again, my name is Jenna Pascual, and you can visit my website. It's laughwithjenna.com. I have videos on there for laughter yoga and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great day.